currently on question 29. Question 29 says in a right angle triangle, if tan theta is equal to 3 over 4, find cos theta minus sin theta. So how do we solve a question like this? Basically, in looking at this question, we should recall our trigonometric ratio, which is usually given by the pseudonym SOHCAHTOA. So using the concept of SOHCAHTOA that we did derive from senior secondary school, you should recall from SOHCAHTOA that sin theta would be equal to opposite all over hypotenuse. Cos theta would be equal to adjacent all over hypotenuse, and tan theta would be equal to opposite all over adjacent. So this is what we are going to have from here. So from the trigonometric function, we come to understand that tan theta is equal to 3 all over 4. Comparing it with what we have here, we note that tan theta here is given as opposite over adjacent. So this basically helps us to understand that the 3 which we have here is going to be the opposite, and the 4 which I have here is going to be the adjacent. So now, in finding cos theta, I will need the hypotenuse because the hypotenuse will serve as the denominator. In also finding sin theta, I also need the hypotenuse of whatever right angle triangle it is. But we do recall from Pythagoras' theorem. From Pythagoras' theorem, which states that the square of the hypotenuse will be equal to the sum of the squares of the opposite and adjacent. So that means the hypotenuse all squared will be equal to the opposite square plus adjacent square. So basically, in determining the hypotenuse, because the hypotenuse is needed, the hypotenuse of this particular triangle is needed. So I know my opposite as 3, and I do know my adjacent as 4. So in determining the hypotenuse, we use Pythagoras' theorem. So therefore, from the Pythagoras' theorem, we'll therefore say that the hypotenuse all squared, which is h squared, will be equal to o squared, opposite square, plus adjacent square. So therefore, I would have h squared, the hypotenuse is all equals to the opposite, which is 3 all squared, plus 4 all squared. So therefore, I will have the hypotenuse all squared will be equals to 3 squared, that will be 9, plus 16. 9 plus 16 will give me 25. So therefore, I would have the hypotenuse all squared to be equal to 25. Therefore, the hypotenuse will therefore be equal to the square root of 25, which is equals to 5. So therefore, the hypotenuse of that particular triangle is equal to 5. So the question says we should find cos theta minus sin theta. We do realize that cos theta is the same as adjacent over hypotenuse. So basically, the adjacent of that particular triangle is given as 4. So this will be 4 all over, the hypotenuse is 5, 4 all over 5 minus sin theta, which is opposite over hypotenuse. Now the opposite is 3, so that will be 3 all over 5. Now basically, subtracting this, they both have the same denominator, so just quickly, the LCM is 5, so that will be 4 minus 3, and that will give me 1 all over 5. So cos theta minus sin theta will give me 1 all over 5. And looking at the options, that corresponds with option B.
Did you enjoy the video? Get a prep class tutor today. Call 080-59-811-502 or 090-3532-1117.